There's so much more to nutrition than just calories. Your diet plays a huge role in your microbiome, which in turn impacts your mental and physical well-being. But now we're learning about the connection between your gut microbiome health and type 2 diabetes. Pendulum Glucose Control is the first and only medical probiotic that's designed to manage A1C and blood glucose levels through the health of your microbiome. For those with type 2 diabetes, diet and exercise alone are often not enough to manage it. The best approach emphasizes diet, exercise, and a healthy gut microbiome. Pendulum's team of scientists, doctors, and innovators isolated the unique strains of beneficial gut bacteria that help people with type 2 diabetes manage their blood sugar levels. Pendulum is the only place to find this highly sought-after strain. I had no idea, but over time, people with type 2 diabetes lose the gut bacteria that help digest fiber and manage our blood glucose levels. Take control of your glucose levels today. Try Pendulum Glucose Control for 90 days. If you're not satisfied with your levels, you'll get your money back. Visit pendulumlife.com to find out more and use promo code BALD for 20% off your first bottle of membership. That's pendulumlife.com, promo code BALD. Macy Rodman, everybody. This is the incomparable Macy Rodman.
Macy Rodman in the studio today,
folks. Our very first in-person, in-house studio guest.
It's beautiful.
And not to sexualize you, but you walked into the room leg first. And that leg was 7 foot long.
Yeah. They're attached to my pussy.
It was legs. I saw legs. I saw a cap. And I was like, we're doing this today. Yeah. We're in the Studio 71 studio. We're not in my living room. We're used to filming my living room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it can be very primitive.
Yeah.
Because I run the cameras, so it can get... The quality can go in and out.
Yeah, I'm usually blurry or not in focus at all, which is I prefer.
There's one episode where I was like, kind of like really well lit and gorgeous, and this one was so out of focus. It was like
it was like about to be like a reenactment, dramatic reenactment, but the camera just cut. It just cut.
Yes, yeah. I love those reenactment shows where it's super blurry and super slow frames per second.
Yeah.
And they're like, no one knew what she was doing behind closed doors, and it's like a shadowy face, like looking.
Yeah, she's just back here like rearranging some things. So like, we don't know either.
Reenactment actor.
Yeah.
That's a job.
That's a great job.
That would be a great gig just to be a director. I only do dramatic reenactments of like true crime events.
Ooh.
Yeah. No lighting and just bad actors.
And you also have to look like a person. So like if you're an average actor and you're not a supermodel, it's probably a great option.
Yeah.
Because you have to look
actors.
like a normal killer or a normal victim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't have like Anya Taylor-Joy like...
Yeah, you have to look like Aunt Lisa.
Yes,
Aunt Lisa the murderer.
Aunt Lisa the murderer. So you're visiting from New York?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we just magically got you here at the right time.
I know.
I've been planning it.
Oh, she's manifested this.
I've been plotting.
Planning.
I have my little birds out and they whisper. Yeah.
I don't know if you know that this person loves you so much that you should feel unsafe.
And it's like
I don't know if you know that.
This seating arrangement is
thrilling.
to your benefit. Yeah. I am obsessed.
Oh my God.
Obsessed.
I'm obsessed. And it's just because I have a tendency to, just want to, KMS all the time.
Oh,
and,
sure.
And your videos, really, I'm like,
Oh my
I'm like
God.
our fans with her.
Yeah,
Do
you
know
were
what I mean?
going to kill yourself. and
I
then-
was going to kill myself, but then I saw you eat sour cream and I'm okay. That's totally the vibe.
She showed me some of your videos, and at first I was just like, what a... First of all, I love a blatant, face filter.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's not do Hollywood special effects. Let's not... Can we start getting dragged that way? Just a face filter?
I would prefer it.
We've tried so many, we've tried to, figure out how to do, a screen with a phone to do some kind of a live event. It's just, impossible.
Yeah.
It has to live, in Snapchat.
Oh,
or
no.
whatever.
I've got it.
Oh.
You just have to have the right dramatic reenactment theatrical lighting.
Oh, my God. You're absolutely right.
So you're kind of backlit.
Yeah.
You give the silhouette, and then with the voice, people will fill in the rest.
We're obvious people at home don't know. You have this brilliant, it's sort of your alt account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kate update.
Yeah.
Kate, do you want to tell the children what that is?
Yeah.
So, oh God, when did I start doing it? I just started like doing her voice kind of after she was like the show. I loved this show, and like, you know, she was a phenomenon for a moment. And so I just started doing Caitlyn Jenner impressions with like the Snapchat face swap filter. And I don't know, she's kind of become like my impression of my dad, because she's just like that's her vibe is like weird dad. Like,
Well,
she
she
calls
is
herself a
someone's.
dad.
She is someone's weird old parent.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I don't know. It's just like she slowly became like more and more despicable in real life, but like my impression is always like dopey old Kate, like, you know. So I don't know. It's fun.
I mean, because people. It's so funny. We love it so much, and I would say that we do you as Caitlyn to each other once a day.
All the time.
I'll be home
All
alone in
the
my
time.
house.
All the time.
My assistant walked in today. I said, "Hey, kiddo."
Yeah. This morning I was like I was putting the sugar in my coffee and I was like, "Café con azúcar." It's literally just like a rolling bank of like
Yeah,
really
and I'm
really
at the point where like she's not even Caitlyn to me anymore. You are.
yeah.
Your Caitlyn is the only Caitlyn.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. I mean, we need
yeah.
to replace her.
And
at
I would
some
say your
point.
Caitlyn is more endearing at this point.
Yeah.
More
And
yeah.
that's on period.
Yes, hunty. Yes, hunt. She was on that show she did was so strange.
It was more the vibe of that show. Science fiction directors strive for that level of surreal, like unbelievable dystopia.
Yeah.
Like
It was WandaVision.
it was fucking WandaVision. It's like a fucking Republican trans woman, like former Olympian. It sounds like Southland Tales or
Yeah,
like
it's-
some
it's
crazy
crazy.
movie.
Yeah.
And then they bring in all of the like incredible like trans women who've been doing this work for years to like
Yeah.
teach her how to do it right.
Yeah.
And she's just like, well, you know, I'll throw on some lipstick and let's go on a road trip. You know, see what happens. You know, it's like
Fucking Kate Bornstein is like literally it's
Oh
you know
my God.
it was the amount of privilege that was like throughout the whole thing, like before the transition and then after and now this education,
Right.
You
this
literally
education
have
that no one would ever be, no college course would ever be privy to.
No.
Kate Bornstein going, what about the freak factor? How do you feel about being a freak now? And Kate's like, well, you know, we're trying to make it a little more normal. And it's like, everyone's just like, you don't know what you're doing at all.
I know. I watched that show, of course, but I'm watching it for Candace.
oh yeah,
Oh,
you can't yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I watch everything for
and
Candace.
the weird, like, forced, like, romantic storyline that they try
Mary,
to give. Like,
There was this fierce episode where they decided to go they tried to go dirt biking. And Kate was sort of like, I want to still be able to do my not girly things too.
Yeah.
So we're taking all the girls dirt biking. You know, it's a reality show, they're dirt biking. All it was Candace putting her helmet on and then taking it off and shaking her hair out and cheating to camera.
it was the Manor Tanner Star Booty
Over and
commercial.
over.
Just,
And she was so hot, and she just kept taking and just shaking the hair out.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why is everyone looking at me? I did a gig with her once at a casino, and it was like really poorly attended. It was like me, her, Lady Bunny. It was a really cute little cast, and not many people came. And then afterward, of course, this guy comes up and he's like, "Is your friend Candace available for a party afterward up in my room?" And I was like, "Oh, I think she went to bed." And he goes, "Oh, okay. Well, are you available?" So he went from Candace.
How long did
to
it take?
me.
How long did it take?
Seconds.
Yeah, oh my god.
Seconds. He went from a goddess to SpongeBob in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm like,
You didn't go, did you?
I didn't go.
You fucking bitch.
I didn't go. I knew I couldn't follow Candace.
so I just got done with Bunny.
He's like, I already ran through, and I think Raja was there too.
Oh wow.
And he had things I already ran through Bunny and Raja, and they said no. You're the last option.
Oh my god.
Does I mean, I wonder if Caitlyn knows about your Caitlyn.
I don't know, because we did like a weird little zine with the New York Art Book Fair or whatever, and Zachary Drucker did a little thing in it, but she was like, I'll show Caitlyn if I think she'll like it. And if I don't think she will, then I just won't tell her about it and she'll never find out. And haven't heard anything.
I would guess that she probably would not.
I don't think she, I mean, in the zine, it was like we were doing like fake NRA ads and like, it was not like a love letter.
So you weren't like, it wasn't like you, like good beauty lighting. Like, hi, I'm Caitlyn.
Some of that. But then also like, you know, here, we got the Tesla. Hell, like, it was just like, you know, weird.
Well, even she's really rich, and really rich people don't always feel comfortable being joked about for being very rich.
Especially because she's got this like, she thinks that she's like altruistic, like she's trying to like cultivate this charitable facade or something. I don't know. I think that would bum her out.
Cultivate that. What?
Yeah.
Cultivate it. I mean, she's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough too when I always think of a person like her or like, I don't know, like a Jenny McCarthy or a Kirstie Alley, where it's like you were set up for the LGBTQIAs to be obsessed with you. Mm-hmm. You were, all you had to do was jump in the pool.
Yes.
And then you do
you didn't have to jump in the pool. You just like sit by the pool.
Yeah. And then you do
nothing. Would be better.
Some hard left shit that we cannot get on board with. And it's like
Arrested Development level, like every turn. You just like, it's like this unbelievable fuck up. Yeah.
It's really next level.
It's kind of cool. It's like, how?
It's bizarre. I mean, like, you know, obviously, like, no person can speak for any group. No trans person can be like a role model, you know, even. But does Caitlyn think of herself as a role model?
I don't know if she does now. She definitely did at one point. She did at one point. At one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, obviously, transitioning in the public eye and later in life has its own challenges, and that's obviously, you know. But her experience with those things aren't universal in any way, and I think that's what makes it hard to be like, but you don't speak for somebody else who's in a completely different tax bracket.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, going through transition, it's like you're the only person in the world, you know? And then it's like, oh, after like a few years, you're like, oh, actually, I'm not.
I'm not that
great.
When did that process start for you?
When I was 25. I'm 31 now. You do the math.
What is that?
17 years.
What is that? 15 years?
27 years ago.
That's fierce.
And is your family supportive or?
You know, ish.
Why did I just say that's fierce? She goes, I don't know, I was 31. I go, that's fierce.
Work, 31, work.
Yeah, I mean, they're not like, you know, God hates fags or anything. He does, but they don't know that.
You're like, I do.
I certainly do. No, I mean, you know, I don't talk to a lot of my family, and my closest family, they're like pretty chill, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good. Where did you grow up?
Juneau, Alaska.
What the fuck?
And then I moved to New York when I was 18. I've been there ever since.
Juneau, Alaska?
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's weird. It's like, I mean, there's like the kind of Palin-y aspect to it. And then there's also like a hippie vibe because people come up from like Portland and Seattle to work. And
Is it gay? Do you know?
No.
No, right?
I think now it's a little more, but I don't know. They installed like a rainbow sidewalk downtown.
Are you buying it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. I'm at the point now where I'm like, I was at the mall the other day and Levi's. Not to put on blast, Levi's. I was at the mall and the Levi's had their Pride stuff out, and the Pride stuff was already out 40% off, like July 1st. Like,
bye, gay.
That. We waste no time.
It's like Valentine's Day or anything else. They're like, whatever.
It's so weird. Yeah, when you that video, like, thanks for ExxonMobil for sponsoring my preference. Oh my God.
The video of yours that we are completely obsessed with is the one where Caitlyn is giving you a checklist to whether or not you're trans.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Where she was like,
what did she say? I haven't seen that.
That's a real thing.
Not really. Not that. But,
you're not reading a script.
Yeah. I just read the press release. What was it? It was the trans kids in sports thing.
Okay.
And they were like, how do we know who's trans and just a guy trying to play basketball? And
just a guy in a wig trying to get into the WNBA.
Yeah, very she's the man, very Juana man.
Yeah,
like,
just
very
one of the
Mrs.
guys.
Doubtfire.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happening. People don't know. But she was like, I'll show you how to determine who's trans or not. I'll come up with a criteria or whatever. And I don't think people obviously weren't living for that.
The Caitlyn Jenner Criterion Collection.
We need the list.
Criterion Collection.
Oh my god, that list. It's like Blades of Glory and
Tootsie.
Yeah! Two movies. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Fucking right. Well, I want to know, what is this list though? Did she ever? She never really said. Okay.
Yeah, she was just
Probably
like, I'll do it, and then people were like,
sure, Caitlyn.
She probably like released it to her press people,
and they were like,
okay, we got it. Yeah, I'm sending it out.
God, a checklist. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm glad somebody probably stepped in and went, well, maybe you don't do that checklist.
Maybe we'll get it.
I always think with people like that, it's someone's job to constantly
worry.
Please don't say that. Please don't say anything today.
And just appease them, be like, yeah, you're so right, but they're not gonna get it.
Right. To placate them, but also try to control fires in a way.
Yeah.
Like how firefighters dig trenches to stop forest fires. Right. That's what they're doing with someone's tweets.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Setting traps so that they can't just
They're like, sure, Kate, we'll get to the checklist tomorrow, but we have this Sephora thing we gotta do.
Right. There's nothing more chilling than waking up to somebody from your management or something going, have you been on Twitter today?
Oh no.
And you're never are they throwing a party for me? Is it a fun hashtag? It's never anything like that.
That's
hashtag living for Trixie.
Yeah, we're living for you. Get on Twitter, girl. They're all loving you, honey.
Yeah, anything. Whenever I get over 5 notifications on Twitter, I'm like,
oh no,
some twink is
someone's mad at
raging.
Does anybody ever come at you for you get hate online?
I am shudder to even say this. I said Lana Del Rey sucks or something on Twitter. And that was one of the most terrifying days of my life.
You might as well have attempted to assassinate any president.
They got some video of me online performing and put hex videos on top, weird satanic symbols and shit.
There's some Tati Westbrook shit.
Yeah.
You need to close the door in the spiritual
divination.
Lana Del Rey reached his back open.
By the way, you're lucky.
Not at my kind of music business conference.
By the way, you're lucky this one didn't see your fuck Lana Del Rey tweet.
I was I found your alt.
She would have burned you alive. We were photographed.
Lana Del Rey and satanic imagery,
two and two together. That's the ding dong video.
Yeah.
Ding dong. We were photographed once by Chuck
Grant.
Chuck Grant, who is Lana Del Rey's younger sister.
Oh, yeah.
And
I listened to that episode.
Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't know.
And this one levitated across the room.
I was when you feel yourself you know
you're about to cross a line.
You're about to do something very bad, and your super ego is trying to pull yourself back. It was bad. It was that bad. Although ever since the Minuteman Music Conference, I'm done.
Yeah.
I've checked out.
Yeah, I think she's really testing the limits of her fan base.
What's Minuteman?
So her latest album is
Blue Bonnets over the
banister. Blue Bonnets over the Best Buy. Shut the fuck.
I mean, let me get one thing clear.
Blue banisters.
We sort of stand.
No.
She's got some good tunes.
We
love to make fun of.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Love. Yeah. And it's so that kind of the Britney fandom, how they're so enamored and and defensive, and they love her even though she's that kind of thing. With Lana, it's the evil version of that.
Right.
It turns, it's so dark-sided.
Yeah. When Mariah on New Year's Eve had her thing and the Mariah people defended her, it's that times 1,000.
Yeah.
For anything she does.
Yeah,
anything.
totally.
And it's because Lana, there's no humor in Lana's persona, really.
Right,
you know?
at all.
Yeah.
And Britney's whimsical, Mariah's hysterical, but Lana is serious.
She's serious and like. Yeah, she like has this like darkness to her, so it's like those kind of people are drawn to her.
Yeah, but it's funny because I loved the character, I loved the persona, like the early, in all those albums, the same 12 words and the same 3 chords. I love it. Like
Dad in a dress and a whiskey, like
drive fast, crazy baby. Yeah,
And maybe it hit me at the right age too, because I remember Born to Die came out like when I was like 19.
Yeah.
So I think it just like worked at the time. And also nobody had done it. I'd never seen a music video like Born to Die or video games. It was
it's beautiful.
But
video games was like a game changer.
It was a game changer.
MySpace thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just she's morphed into, and I don't like to, we work in an industry where everybody has different situations. She got to put down the pump. She's got to put down the pump.
What pump? What pump?
The penis pump. Her clit's too big.
I can see your clit through that white dress, honey. White dress, big clit. Walked into the. Sorry.
She is such a beautiful woman, and I'm just like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I don't. But
fast track to Madonna. She's on a fast track to Madonna. We're gonna get you canceled on this episode.
I know. I'm gonna get murdered before I go home.
We're touching on all the people whose fandom are the most toxic and hitting them one by one.
Now Taylor Swift.
I don't care about the face is whatever, but it's just all the stuff. Like I don't want to see the lacy white cream camisole. I don't want to see the like the unbrushed hair. That's the real you, and good for you. But I want to see the femme fatale.
I mean, when she's good, it's so good. That cover photo for Lust for Life, her beauty is just ridiculous.
Oh, with the
I mean, she has beautiful hair, flowers, big, beautiful smile. I mean, come on.
Also, that one had High by the Beach, right?
Oh yeah,
well,
baby.
that video was so good.
Just bam.
Did that speak to you?
People have cut that with the opening of Kate's show. Because it's that same, like, wispy, like, thing. I've seen a couple of them. It's like Caitlyn when, like, such and such happens, and then it's like...
I rode my bike down, like, the
Fiorucci Boulevard.
Yeah. Like, Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, listening to Lust for Life.
Yeah.
And, like, the sun was setting, and I was on a little electric bike, and I've never vibed so hard my entire life. It was great.
It's vibes as
But
well.
now it's just like... I
mean, when it's good, it's so good.
Yeah.
And if you like it, you'll love it, because it's all the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And we always talk about some of the remixes people do for music are bops.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, that Summertime Sadness. Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
You know the one.
Yeah.
She could be your next character.
I think I would literally get murdered.
You would, because you could you could do her.
I did her for 1 second in like I did a parody of the like Gal Gadot thing, the like weird.
The Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But we sang Black Hole Sun, and it was just a bunch of celebrities.
I did one of those. I did a bunch of wigs and did the Imagine video, and it got removed from TikTok because they considered it bullying.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
What? You know, Gal's publicist was like,
they considered it bullying.
What the
Trixie
fuck
called me a
was
fag,
that?
basically.
What the fuck was that fuckery?
That video?
That video.
When I think of COVID in 20 years, I'm not going to remember people I know who've died. I'm not going to remember masks. I'm going to remember Kristen Wiig staring into that camera and going,
my God.
It's easy if you try.
Woo! That was
what made people go buy toilet paper.
Kicked it off and, yeah, exactly.
Apocalypse.
They're like,
this is serious.
It's serious. It's fucking over for us.
Like the shelves were stocked. Everyone's skin was clear. Nobody had been hospitalized.
Yeah.
That video came out. Death to all of them.
Death to all of them.
Do you love Wendy Williams?
Yeah, of course.
We keep talking about the best part of that video. Once you've watched it 1,000 times, is the
It was like the conviction and then the
yeah.
recoil.
Oh my God. No, she's incredible. I like to save up like 5 episodes or so and then just go into full psychosis. Like...
Wait, let's take a break.
Oh, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, it's me, Trixie. What interferes with your happiness, right? It should be so easy. Is something preventing you from achieving your goals, feeling good about yourself? I know for me, I end up ignoring things and not talking about things until they become a way bigger thing than they really had to be because I just put things off. So BetterHelp will help you assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. You can send a message to your counselor anytime. You can change counselors anytime. No more driving because you can do all your stuff remotely. You can do video chats, phone chats. It's available for clients worldwide. And what I love about BetterHelp is I know being a queer person, there are some things you can only tell a queer person or a queer-friendly helper. So it's really great that let's say you live in like a remote area and you're closeted and you just need to talk about things. It's pretty amazing that you can do it discreetly and safely. Don't limit yourself to the counselors near you. Find the expertise you need online. It's convenient, professional, and affordable. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp, they're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/bald. Join over 1 million people who've taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/bald. Ooh. Ooh. Do you know what's spookier than seeing a black cat on Halloween? It's shaving your balls with anything other than Manscaped. When it comes to below-the-waist grooming, there's no need to carve your pumpkins this Halloween because Manscaped is here to upgrade your grooming experience. Go from a bite-sized candy bar to a king-size candy bar and join the 2 million men worldwide by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free spooky shipping with the code BALD. I'll say this, it's great to be able to safely trim everything I need to trim, but I also use this to shave my head. So traveling with this has been such a luxury because it's small, it charges quickly, the blades make me feel very safe. I mean, when you're shaving your head, you're kind of doing it blind. And I'm able to really go to town without ever hurting myself, which is fabulous. It's a full moon out and the werewolf in your pants is howling. It's time to tackle that problem with the Lawnmower 4.0. Their finely tuned pube products feature a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is easily the greatest ball trimmer on the planet. Oh, did I mention this trimmer is it's waterproof? Oh my God, I've been using this for months and did not know that. That is fierce. If you're looking like Wolverine and haven't cut your nails recently, be sure to look in the Sheer 2.0 Nail Kit. You want to keep your nails groomed, people, okay? It's a very easy way to take care of yourself. And if you're like me, your fingers get a lot of action and you can't be carving people up, okay? They have a lot of other life-changing products on the website, so be sure to check everything out. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code BALD at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code BALD at manscaped.com. Say trick or treat to your beautiful new Halloweeny with Manscaped.
And we're back. It's the death to all of them. Oh. She's literally unfiltered. It's just like, there's no, and I wonder if her producer's like.
But that's what I'm saying. Again, the publicist putting out fires. You think she went, oh. The publicist went, oh.
I don't think there's a publicist. I think that she is like a bonfire surrounded by bricks and people are just,
live.
Yeah, I think at this point, it's like any of that just helps her.
Cancel proof.
But
she's cancel proof. Yeah.
But they also could have removed it and didn't.
Well, exactly.
Yes.
It's not live television.
It's not live on the scene.
Right.
Well, some of them are.
Really?
Live, yeah, totally. When she fainted.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Or the TikTok guy, like that gentleman's death.
Did you see?
Yes. Oh my fucking God. That was
still can't believe I showed it to somebody yesterday or a couple days ago, and it's 2 minutes long, the setup.
Yeah.
And they were like getting bored, and I was like, just keep listening. And then she says, well, he was murdered this weekend. I was like,
it's unbelievable.
It's not
What is
funny.
that? It's not funny. It's like crazy.
It's actually like worrisome.
Yeah.
She did the same thing when her own mom died. And she was like, I was talking to my mom the other day and she was telling me if she really liked this dress and so she's dead. She's been dead for about 4 months and I just, wanted to tell you now. It's like, it's
I mean,
It's the new world. It's like, yeah.
Gal
it's
Gadot
like,
started it. Wendy Williams
Gal
is
Gadot
continuing
started
it.
That's when you die.
Oh, it'll get back to normal.
I'm gonna do Imagine. I'm doing Imagine.
Oh my god!
Imagine all the pee holes. Yeah, it was so wild. I just can't. That kind of like out of touch. It's like, okay, things are really bad. Let's sing.
Yeah.
We all sing part of a song, and then what's that mindset there?
Peace. This will bring peace to people.
Again,
people want this.
Back to the Caitlyn thing too. The tax bracket thing makes certain things just not land.
Oh my god!
You
can't hide the mahogany sandalwood.
No, you can't hide your staff.
Like,
do you remember the? I think you've been on Ellen, right? Or who's?
No, Patty was.
I
have.
I'm her. Yeah. Well, I can't hide this anymore. If you appeal to that little Blair St. Clair, I will scream.
My name's Ellen DeGeneres, and I've got something to say. I thought she did good.
But do you remember it was like the first COVID picture of her, and she was on her patio in this expansive land, like cry-eyed.
Was it with the crying eyes?
Yes, and it's just like the Caitlyn thing is like when you're that rich, you just need to consider the instrument and consider what somebody making less than $15,000 a year is going to think when they see that.
Yeah.
It's
wild.
Yeah,
it's wild.
If you feel like crying, like imagine how we feel.
Imagine how tired we are.
Imagine how tired we are.
Have you had any crazy celebrity run-ins? Because when I'm in New York, I never see anybody famous here. But in New York, people walk the street.
Yeah, I used to go to school in the West Village, and I would see Amy Sedaris all the time, and that was fun. I mean, never talked to her, but she was just like, always like, just exactly, she was just fidgeting with something, walking a dog, like that was always really
doing
cool.
a character.
Yeah, really just like acting.
We were obsessed. We were obsessed with At Home with Amy Sedaris.
What?
We were obsessed with At Home with
At Home with Amy
Sedaris.
Sedaris.
It's so great.
I mean, Cola Scola is like, girl, so
Chassie
incredible.
fucking Tucker. So good.
And by the way, I mean, almost no makeup on, looks gorgeous as
Cola's
her.
incredible.
He has that.
Yes.
He's got the kids in the hall face where like you just put on.
Put a
If
wig
you
on.
had this bang on, it'd be like, ma'am. It's like incredible.
Yeah, they're
so
so
good.
good.
A few jokes too. I love that show because they would do jokes that obviously were everyone at the end of the day going, is this joke really important? We have to set up this whole new shot for us to lean over and see that the top of their heads are bald.
The like prosthetic of the balding head. Oh, just all
it's
of
like
that
so
show.
worth it.
Yeah.
And then the finale with like Michael Sheen.
Michael Shannon. Yeah.
But Charlie Sheen.
It was Charlie Sheen.
She's revealed to be Charlie Sheen.
Yes. And Denise Richards.
Yeah.
I think I told her about this. I watched Beverly Hills all through during quarantine, and she's there was this part where everyone was going like, well, Denise, it's like this, or like I was in this magazine or something, and it cuts to Denise Richards in a confessional. She goes, sometimes I think that some of these women forget that I'm fucking Denise Richards. I've been on every magazine any of them would ever dream of.
Oh my god.
And it was so cunt because it's like you see her on the Real Housewives and everyone's in glam, but she's always in jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then you go, well, she's like the sloppy one right now. But she's Denise Richards, and they're not.
Why did she do it? Why did she? It feels like slumming it for her.
I'm sure it was fun and good money, and
yeah.
She's a mom. She's kids.
Well, the first season she was on, she was like tried to be like fun mom. She was like, my husband's got a big dick. Let's drink tequila. Woo!
Yeah.
And then the second season, she was like, fucking no way. Like, you don't get to come in here. Like, it was
the second season, you could tell she watched.
She was over it.
She watched her first season, was like, I need to button it up a little bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But then in the second season, all the girls were like, last season you were like wet and wild, and now you're trying to be like.
Yeah. They would not let her forget.
Was she the one trying to conceal a secret lesbian affair?
Yes. With Brandy Glanville.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Oh.
Who wouldn't fuck Brandy Glanville? I mean, come on. Brandy, if you're watching this, gorgeous, stunning.
Yes,
8
we would
feet
all
tall,
fuck you.
model.
all wanna fuck you.
all
It
want to
doesn't
fuck
even
you.
make you a lesbian. It makes you human.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
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 Period, poop.
So, we've obviously seen the Tati Westbrook return to YouTube.
Oh my god. It's like better than I ever could have imagined.
Your next character
Oh,
is Tati.
I don't know if I could do that one.
You have to find a way.
You're like, I can't suspend that level of disbelief within myself.
No, we did her on. I mean, we were obsessed with her on InfoWars.
Yes, you guys on InfoWars
Sucking dick
gave
and cock.
Sucking dick and cock.
It was like a BBC Ken Burns postdoc thesis, like
Behind the music.
deep dive into the drama.
Just to like fags that we knew, and
but
trans girls that are obsessed with her, like no actual
qualifications.
professionals,
But it was very
just
professional.
Like, oh, so you took Halo? Yeah. Great.
Get down here.
Yeah.
We have a scientist here now.
I'm still like it was just so funny. Me and my friend Andrew would listen in the studio and like just howling, and it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. This 40-year-old woman, and this 20-year-old boy, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's still like mind blowing thinking that happened, and then the return of her being like, well. I am definitely haunted. I broke up with my husband. There was a weird switch up with the wedding ring. I sold it, I think. Like, it's like...
Yeah, and trying to close the door to the spiritual realm.
You know what's sad?
Good luck with that.
Do watch makeup videos. I make makeup videos. Yeah. The quality of her videos, the sound of her voice, the way she reviews product, I actually love it.
Oh, mama.
She is good at going,
Hypnotic.
These are the 10 best products from Revlon you need to buy today, and here's why.
Yeah.
She is good at her job, and so when you focus on the quality, it's like, she's amazing. I mean, this is like free QVC in a way. Like,
I've never seen a person shut the door on the spiritual realm looking that well lit.
And she looks incredible.
Oh my God.
And she's a great makeup artist. The makeup she does beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that, again, people are this close to being like so great, and then this hard left things like that whole thing. I mean, I know James, I guess, so I guess I'm biased, but like it's funny that like when you're gay and you hit on someone who might be straight, it's automatically an act of like sexual assault.
Right. Well,
having
she was
a
like,
gay person flirt on you is not the
flirt on you.
I'm flirting on you.
I'm flirting on you.
Have a gay person flirt is not the same as like.
Yeah, just wipe off your leg.
They're not flirting in a way that's like, I guess over the line. I don't know.
No, of course. No, she was like, how dare you disrespect heterosexuality?
Yeah.
I think was like her vibe with that.
And I think that the emphasis of not only sucking dick but also cock.
But also cock. I can't forget about
sucking
that.
dick and cock.
That's another one that I think I said about 400 times, and then the InfoWars episode just kept repeating.
Sucking dick and cock.
Sucking dick and cock.
Do y'all still do InfoWars?
We stopped because of COVID, and then we tried to do we'll probably do.
You saw the
more at some
Imagine
point,
video.
but yeah, we saw the Imagine video.
Wrap up
and
the
it was
pop.
over. Yeah.
The Killed Drag Race.
Oh, yeah.
The three part series.
That one's two parts. Yeah.
That is a ride.
Girl.
That is a ride.
Can I get one of those soda cups full of mayonnaise?
Yeah. I'm trying to explain. So, is it Theta?
Yes.
Theta goes on Drag Race. And then
because I can't stop. I'm infected with Drag Race.
Oh yes,
lingo.
because you get the lingo fierce work, honey. And she can't. It's so funny. You go on Theta goes on Drag Race to kill RuPaul.
Right.
Yeah, and so that the spell will be broken and people don't have to stop talking annoying anymore.
But then she's full of bugs.
Right, but she kills all the judges too. Michelle, Carson, and Ross. And I think she kills Carson by finding him on Grindr in the hotel. And I mean, it's just lunacy. It's lunacy. It's lunacy. And she has to sacrifice her best friend, Poop. I think. Poop.
Shoot.
Yeah. Also, the drive-through one, the number of fart sounds.
Oh my God!
Are you putting these in real time?
We made them all with oatmeal and this and
You're kidding.
Oh no!
Oh, they sound so a soundboard.
So yeah. So at the end, Caitlyn Jenner is revealed to be one of the PAs or something, and then gives the Nita a ride home, but you have to stop by Jack in the Box to order some.
And it's a 20-minute,
25 minutes of cheese products.
Yeah, just ordering pizza and sour cream and
also everything you asked for. They have.
Yes.
They never were like, no, you don't have that. I kept waiting for them to say no, and they'd be like, yeah, we have that. Ricotta cheese and shit. Yeah, we have that. like, what? What drag queen has that?
It's so funny. It's so funny. People have to listen.
When you do your Kate videos, do you go into it? I mean, you obviously see do you see something she does and then go like, I gotta do my version of whatever that was?
Well, like I try not to go with like the news cycle because it's like, it's honestly like too fucked up most of the time. It's like too sad or like just like, you know, she's being a terror.
Yeah.
And so I did the list one, but like I try to like only do it if I like think of something funny that like my Kate would do.
Right.
Because then it like stays fun. Like I'm not trying to do like hard-hitting satire, like really like, you know,
It's also,
make the people think with comedy. It's like, no,
Right.
you want to like hear
You're not trying to
poop
like
sounds.
Yeah, you're not trying to like do a hot political take on her already.
Right, gotcha, Kate. Like,
You don't have to.
she got herself.
She got herself, gal.
Yeah. If anything, I feel like you're gonna have a humanizing effect.
Yeah,
on her.
I'm like, I'm doing that. I'm on her PR team.
Yeah.
So you did the Kate list of whether or not you're trans. Had some that were, I mean,
I think I could probably list them all in order right now.
Apple Paltrow called you a cunt at Target, and then Jaden Dior Fierce. When you said Jaden Dior Fierce,
yeah.
I mean, my hands were thrown up. I was like Zelda and Poltergeist, like just rack it. It was
You have some evidence of you entering a Days Inn dressed as Theresa May. Like, what in the fuck?
sometimes you just fall over.
Sorry, this must be so obnoxious, but I can't help it.
We just we
love it. We love you. We love you. What are you doing here in LA?
So my stepsister was getting married in Palm Springs, and then I went to LA after.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Palm Springs is lit, although
Literally,
goddamn, it's hot
so
right now.
fucking hot. Yeah, I mean they're from Juneau, so they were just like, it was like we're outside for 10 minutes, and then they ordered Domino's pizza, and like that was the wedding.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's a great wedding.
Yeah, it's so beautiful though. We love Palm Springs.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. I mean, it's 120.
I was just telling her I'm doing this
degrees.
motel renovation show there, and because of permits, they're like, we might have to push further into fall. I'm like, push it, do it,
Push it all the
We
way
don't
to
even film
winter.
in August.
Yeah.
I was looking at the weather, and it was like 1 a.m. in Palm Springs, and it was 100.
Mary.
No, we
The
were
dead
like
at night.
we were in the parking lot at night, and you could like feel it rising up from the fucking sidewalk. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how Bianca. Well, that's how Bianca stays so thin,
Yeah, her place is fiercely air conditioned.
honey.
But the bill,
Mary,
the electric
Oh my
bill every
God,
month,
I bet.
it's like $4,000.
I just got my air conditioner fixed. It's never been colder.
Oh yeah.
I was in my house.
Do people not have ACs in LA?
No, it just mine was breaking consistently, and so it got it finally fixed. And like when I come into my house now, I also keep all the windows closed during the day.
Yeah.
That's the killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want your house to? I mean, I'm in my house in multiple sweaters. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my
Love
house, my AC is blasting 24/7.
24/7.
24/7.
Not a moment.
No.
everybody knows. Tracy knows.
Yeah.
If we go somewhere and it's not air conditioned,
That's
the
when
mood in the room changes very quickly.
That's when the spirit starts to dislodge from the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is rotten
The
in
door
drag. Yeah,
sits
yeah.
open.
I can go from a Powerpuff Girl to Patsy Stone pretty quickly as far as like demeanor.
Yeah.
When it's hot, I'm like,
Yeah. I go from Lisa Kudrow to the Crypt Keeper immediately. But also, it's like a switch though, because like if I feel a bead of sweat,
Yeah.
there's no going back.
Tick, tick, tick.
It's like, because then I start to panic.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then it's
once
just
it starts, it's like really hard to stop sweating unless you
can't
truly
stop sweating.
sit in air conditioning and
Yeah,
don't
like-
move for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you have to
yeah.
take off the wig, like air it out, like.
When it gets hot, I turn into Michelle on the cover of her documentary.
Did you know
Michelle-
this?
I haven't seen it yet.
Michelle Visage on the cover of her documentary.
I
about,
haven't seen the cover.
I'm going to show it to you
She
right
does
now.
a doc about getting her breast implants
yeah.
removed. And the cover they chose, I haven't seen the film. I'm sure it's great. The cover they choose.
Oh my God.
This is the cover.
But hold on.
She looks great, honestly.
She's gorgeous,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's a really interesting film.
Yeah, but it's
But
so
the cover
grim.
they
Yeah,
choose.
it looks like a
cover-
Todd Haynes. Like,
yeah. Palliative princess. It's like so bad. It's so grim and it's so like Michelle.
It's
You
seeking a
survived.
friend for the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's
really it's so funny.
It's what is that? A Fault in Our Stars about the
Oh
sick
my
girl.
God.
It's that. It's next level. You
Yeah.
would think that this is a movie about stage 4 leukemia.
Did you see the Sarah Silverman on SNL thing where they were making fun of Fault in Our Stars and all those like Walk to Remember movies?
No.
And it was like, yeah, it's like, he's like, oh, you have cancer? She's like, I have Ebola. And he's like, never mind.
Oh yeah, because in those movies they never have something contagious. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those movies make me very sad.
Contagious movies?
No, I watch any movie where it's like teenagers and it's like a budding romance, but one of them is horribly sick. I'm sucked in. I watch them on the planes a lot. I'm just like, oh. What was that movie? Something in Earl and the Dying Girl. Do you know that one? Nobody?
Girl with the dying earring.
I just watched
the dying earring.
crying on an airplane.
Yeah.
Crying on an airplane.
Yeah. I mean, I love. What's the saddest movie you've ever seen? What's the one that makes you like?
Mom.
Stepmom is a little sad though.
It's so sad.
Is it really? Oh, she dies.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon.
Dying, yeah.
And
there's
her
a part where-
replacement.
Yeah, there's a part where she is talking to her daughter and just like telling her I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Or Solo in the 120 Days of Sodom.
Shazam.
Shazam, yeah, totally. Space Jam 2.
What else?
Airbud.
Clock Watchers is pretty bad.
Oh my god.
But Pitch Perfect.
Oh yeah, Pitch Perfect 2. That was a real
I just watched
tearjerker.
all of those during quarantine. I made this wig, and I was just like hand nodding, like watching Pitch Perfect.
Do you like acapella singing? Love it. Do you really? No. I hate it.
It's like, yeah.
Well, I don't hate. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think. I mean, shoot me in the eye, but I don't think like acapella or like an acapella choir, like a jazz choir, a swing choir, or whatever. I don't want to see
Why
that.
was that? Why did that have such a moment?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I think it's retro white nostalgia.
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
also like that.
Yeah.
That was their acapella was good because it was all about their creative mashups.
Right.
And mashups are such a big
People
part of
love
like
a mashup.
yeah, it was
DJs
like
and shit like that.
EDM. Yeah.
So
Totally.
I don't know. I mean, Anna Kendrick. I mean, the singing is beautiful. There's some great singers in that movie.
Yeah.
Of course. I don't hate that movie.
Yeah, I don't like singers. So you have an album. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, Love Me.
Yeah.
The cover art, stunning.
Oh yeah. Well,
Is there a real picture?
it's a real picture. Yeah. I mean, it's shopped, but yeah.
But like you're laid out, and I was like, it almost looks like a drawing. It was
Yeah.
like-
I mean, I got bottom surgery over quarantine, so I was like,
Just
Might as
letting
well,
it
right?
Yeah.
out. Letting it out.
You're like, I need to lever. Everybody in your personal life, you're like, you're about to see this.
yeah, this is
every day.
This is my Gucci bag. This is my Ferrari. Like,
No shit.
Get
Yeah.
used to it. You're all about to see it.
yeah.
Is it too crazy for me to ask about what that was like?
No, I mean,
'Cause
it was supposed to be a year. It was supposed to be like next year.
Okay.
And they moved it to September 2020, and they told me in July.
You got a Disney Fast Pass.
I had to quit smoking. I had to like cold turkey
Wait,
because you need
why?
like 2 months for your circulation. It doesn't heal right if you're smoking up until the day.
Are you an enthusiastic smoker? So mid quitting, we're like, is this worth it?
Yeah. It's like
I'll keep
pussy.
it. No, but yeah. So I mean, it was at NYU. It was totally paid for by New York Medicaid. It was
so
fab.
incredible.
And like, I don't know. I got a really like lucky break because I know someone who went to the same surgeon, same hospital the next week, and they had like a really fucked up recovery where they had to go back in and like, but mine like honestly like 3 weeks later it was like.
Perfect pussy.
You used up the last of the good energy.
Yeah, exactly.
You said, that's my friend. I don't care what happens to her. But this better be right.
You do a bump and get in there.
And you didn't have to travel for it. I know a lot of girls have to do exotic trips. Like,
Yeah.
No, it was honestly like
you
a
got to go heal at
staycation.
home?
Yeah, it was like I was on the East River, like in this just watching Moana over and over again on like painkillers. Like it was crazy.
What was the recovery period?
3 months.
Okay.
And then I got fucked for the first time on Christmas.
work.
like couldn't be like
That is
very poetic.
It's a fairy tale. You're living a fairy tale life,
absolutely.
charmed life.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Christmas came on time. Yeah, that's
Also,
amazing.
what an advantageous time to get it.
I know.
Girl, what the fuck else is going on?
Yeah. I wish I would have gotten more surgeries. But
I know I should get a pussy next time we go back. If we go into lockdown again, I'm gonna get a pussy.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke though. Yeah. I'm gonna smoke. I'll take my chances.
During surgery. Is everything going good?
Are we done? Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Wait, so do you smoke cigarettes now?
I do.
When did you start smoking cigarettes?
13, 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many cigarettes do you smoke a day?
13
Average.
or 14. I'm like, I've cut down to like maybe half a pack a day.
Oh, that's great.
wow.
Yeah.
Do you smoke it all the way to the filter?
That depends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What kind
Sometimes
of
I'll just take a few and, you know.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
This one with her TV money, I've seen her take 2 puffs and throw the damn thing.
yeah, you know, it's like, because cigarettes are famously expensive.
She'll,
you know.
oh, we have to go back in? Full cigarette. Throw it. Into a tree, into a dry tree.
Yeah. Any dry brush. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
You have a collection of like dry leaves and garbage. Like,
It's an orphanage.
No, I mean, it's like they're famously expensive, but
Yeah.
it's about the it's not even about the I need a cigarette. It's just that I need to get out of here for a moment. You know.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just like a 1 or 2 can take you there. And
Yeah.
then, you
It's
know.
the illusion. It's
Yeah.
like I need to feel like I have some control over my life through this
Yeah.
horrible thing that's going to kill me.
It's it's kind of like better if you, I don't know, if you are like, well, I'm probably never gonna like quit ever, or like forever. So then I can like stop for periods of time
Yeah.
and then like get back to it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like reading a book.
It's like reading a book.
Yeah, you put it
Put it down for a while. You come back.
Yeah. I quit for a couple of years, and then I felt like I would never start again.
Yeah.
And I sure did.
Well, when we did Drag Race for the first time, you didn't walk in a smoker.
Oh, ginger.
Really?
It was ginger.
This whore overnight turned back into like a pack a day.
Yeah. 3.
Well, being on a TV show, I'm sure.
Yes, because there, for some reason still, and I don't know why, in life or in professional environments, it is acceptable to go have cigarette breaks.
Yeah.
Whereas if a person's like, I'm gonna go look at the wall, or like I need to have my little muffin break, or nothing. No,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
If I was in an office and I just said, I'm going to go stand outside for 10 minutes, it'd be
You'd be
like,
like, what?
You need
No,
to get
you're
more
not.
serious.
Yeah. You think this is a joke? We're paying you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's somehow acceptable for people to
Well,
be like,
addiction.
Yeah, like, well,
Yeah.
I'm addicted. It's
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah.
great.
Don't want you to go off
Maybe
the
you should go
rails.
like they should, I just got to go in the bathroom and shoot up for 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, we all know how much I love accommodating addicts.
Let's take a break.
Did you know that lack of sleep can affect your weight? It's one of the many things that sleep can impact. Sleep is everything. Katya and I love sleeping. It not only affects your energy level, it can also affect your skin, your mood, and even your hormones. Truthfully, you can't live your best life without proper sleep. I know for me, I basically have to live like a sim, and I have to plan sleep because otherwise I will end up running on fumes, and it's one of the worst things you can do for yourself. Beam's Dream Powder is here to give you your best sleep ever. Dream Powder is triple lab tested and contains melatonin, magnesium, reishi, I-theanine, and nano CBD. What is nano CBD, you ask? Well, nano CBD is interesting because it's all about surface area. When you break hemp molecules down to tiny droplets, your body has a dramatically increased ability to absorb it, making it super effective. It's also delicious. You can mix it with hot water, but you can also mix it with nut milk, and it makes a delicious hot cup of cocoa with no added sugar or artificial sweeteners. It's only 5 calories. Love that. And it's the perfect little nightcap before bed. I love taking a little drink to bed. Just something to like sip on, go to sleep, keep my mouth wet. Because once I'm in bed, you never know what I'm going to need my mouth for. Oh. Good news. If you subscribe now, you'll get 35% off your first month of Dream. Plus, get a free mug and frother. Head to beamorganics.com/bald. That's BEAMorganics.com/BALD for 35% off your first month of Dream subscription. Pause or cancel anytime.
There is so much going on in the world, especially here in New York City, the Big Apple, where I'm a resident and have been for 39 years. The city that never sleeps can sure get noisy. That's why I like to control the vibes here with Raycon earbuds. With an improved rubber oil look and feel, they look and feel great. And optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, these are impressive before you even start listening. You get 3 new sound profiles to make sure everything you're listening to sounds its best with just the right amount of bass. bass I love to hear and feel as I'm walking the streets of New York City. There's also an all-new awareness mode for when you need to listen to your surroundings instead, like the homeless battling in Central Park, or the pigeons in Gramercy, or the students shouting at NYU, or the docks and the port and the Statue of Liberty. They offer 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life.
I actually love the way they put, I like to put them in my ears because you know what I do when I do that? I go upside down. I work out. I'm often in a handstand. When I take off my shirt, they don't catch on the shirt. They're safely and securely in there.
Right now, Bald and Beautiful listeners can get 15% off their Raycon order at buyraycon.com/bald. That's buyraycon.com/bald to save 50% off on Raycons. Buyraycon.com/bald.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Thank you, Macy, for joining us. Let's have some more riveting conversation.
Yeah. We should take our questions for Macy. Hi,
No
Macy.
problem at all.
I'm Laura.
Yeah, I have a question for Kate. Kate, how many helicopters do you own?
Full size or mini? Important distinction.
What's the difference?
Mini's like size of jar of mayonnaise. Real size or standard Black Hawk Down, you know.
Okay, and how you don't really have much experience in politics, yet you're
Well,
running.
that's what you'd think, but I'd say Fox News, Hannity, all that stuff. You know, I've clocked in a lot of hours. It's almost like a law degree.
Almost.
Kind of like a public service. I don't know. I tell a lot of people what I think, and
Yeah,
kind of like a politician is.
do you? What would be some of your policy? What's your platform?
Well, I've said over and over again, we don't need health care. We don't need welfare. We could put that back into this train I'm working on. This train that goes all the way around, up and down. It's going to be real good, but, you know, we can't keep paying people's bills and keeping their lights on. You know, they could just work at the train station. I don't know what's wrong with people these days, but, you know, they just you gotta put your back into it.
So, but sometimes people, you know, Caitlyn, people, you're born into money. You know, you have a lot of money, and you're.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, you know.
Would you say that you're self-made?
Well, you know, I guess you'd have to give my doctor some of the credit, but for the most part, you know, my bank account speaks for itself. I worked hard for that. I ran a lot of laps, jumped a couple of times, and
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Shikari, the athlete?
Shikari. Yes. There was a track and field athlete who was suspended for smoking weed.
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that? Do you think they should let her be at the Olympics?
in my day, we were smoking dope. We were rolling doobies, and nobody really knew about it. They didn't have CSI back then. So I feel bad for her. But, you know, I guess you got to be careful. These kids are taking nudes and stuff on their phone. I just, you know, I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry for that gal.
Have you ever sent out a nude?
Well, it was more of a sketch. And I think it was unsolicited, but, you know, it never resurfaced.
I can say with Shikari. Is it Shikari? Is that how you say it? Shikari.
Shikari? I don't know.
Obviously respect the athleticism. Electing to run in a wig.
In nails.
And nails.
In lashes. Yes. Long lashes, right?
Welcome back.
Long. Yeah. Oh my
I was
God,
in the
where did you
bathroom.
go?
She's in the bathroom.
Sorry.
How does she, I mean.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was such a tragedy that she got disqualified. Like, just, I mean, it's fucking legal everywhere. Like, what? Like, change the rule.
Can you drink alcohol and be at the Olympics?
I don't know.
Do they test your blood for alcohol? Is that stupid?
Well, but that goes away in a matter of hours.
But I mean, marijuana doesn't do worse things to your body than alcohol. So that's what's backwards from the athletics viewpoint. It's like, Marijuana's not making anyone a better athlete.
No, if anything, it's like more impressive if you smoke weed and can like run like that.
She did that. Yeah, she ran the fastest, and she's got a huge coke problem. You know, it's like that's
like, different.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I'll be out in a minute. You know, that's different.
Yeah, it's not fucking steroids. Like, what is the issue?
I don't know. Yeah, there's a whole. I mean, but
I guess it's like more a morality clause or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
she's also not white, which is a huge part of it.
There are 3 athletes recently to be like banned from them because none of them are white folks. Of course.
It feels super targeted. Like,
it's crazy.
It's hard to get necessarily like an informed decision or like POV on it because I know so little about sports and
same.
athletics.
Yeah, that's why we're so good at talking about it.
That's why we're so. I don't ever claim to be right. I just like talking.
If you could be the best in the world at any sport for a year, what would it be?
I used to be on the swim team. I love swimming.
Okay,
but I'm not good at it anymore.
No.
So,
what was the swim team like? Yeah. In high school?
Yeah, it was fun.
Do you guys listen? Because I always think I can't really even swim. When people swim laps, not really.
Oh.
When people swim laps like that, you obviously don't have headphones in.
Yeah.
You're just. Do people like it?
Sometimes they play music in the pool. Like under the water, yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know. They have speakers down there.
You just plug it in and throw it in the water?
Yeah, I got my iPod.
Huge boombox, just drop it in with the kids in the water.
Yeah, It Follows.
I loved that movie.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
That was a really good one.
It's so good.
That movie got me together.
That's the one where you have to fuck.
You gotta fuck someone to get rid of it.
To get rid of it.
Yeah, it's like a STD demon.
Yeah, STD like demon. Was it a parable about something?
Well,
or
in real life, when you have an STD, fucking people does not get rid of it. Let me tell you. Oftentimes spreads it.
Oh, and then the naked man on the roof.
Yeah,
that was the great shot.
And the part where she's in high school in class daydreaming, and she sees the woman walking across the.
Chilling.
It's a chilling like.
So scary.
Or the woman just comes in and she just starts pissing all over the floor. In the kitchen.
Yeah, I felt like that movie was a read of me for like my future. It's like it's
you never get STIs.
No, I'm the people. Like I'm the naked man on the roof. I'm the woman pissing.
It'd be so fun to play one of those.
I would die.
Yeah,
it would be so great.
Yeah.
When we work at Netflix, we're always like, give us some walk on like Sabrina demon role in the back.
Yeah.
Let's just let us be gross for
Yeah.
Because we're so used to being gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean,
really
it's hard when
you.
I would love to make my dream my Hollywood dream would be like try to do gigs until I'm 60. I'll finally get one, and it'll be like a Hannibal Lecter like bit parts or something like that.
I can't wait to be like unhuman. Either very old and haggard or so much surge that I'm just like.
I wouldn't
can
think
only play like weird like David Lynch characters.
David Lynch characters. Yeah.
Are you don't look 31 though.
Wait, you're 31.
Maybe 25. Maybe?
You're 31.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 31, and we're on different trajectories here. You look like the cheese in the fridge you buy to replace the old cheese in the fridge. I look like the old cheese in the fridge.
I've just recently gotten into injectables, like.
Oh, you popping off?
I've been going off.
Now, do you
I'm almost at level.
Do you count that as work done? Because I feel that in LA people go, I haven't had anything done, but then they're pumped to hell, and it's like, what?
I do because I mean, well, I don't know. No, I don't know.
I get Botox, but I never feel like that. Does that count? That doesn't count.
I always think I just think of work done as going under the knife.
Do veneers count?
That's going under the knife.
Veneers count,
but that's a dental thing.
Yeah.
I love your veneers. Thank you. I want veneers.
I love them.
They're so cool.
I didn't think I had bad teeth, I guess living in delusion, but I liked my teeth. And then my doctor was like, "Oh, I saw you on TV. You're doing veneers."
Oh my
God. So then they give me the temper. And you know why I knew I had bad teeth? When they grabbed the video camera to show me in the mirror. I was like, okay, my teeth were so bad that this is worth. What do you mean? They grabbed a video camera to watch me react to my own teeth, and that's
when they were done.
I'm on like a Tyra meth makeover situation.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! They're like, you're gonna want to remember that.
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna need it. We need a viral tear moment.
I didn't know I was ugly. That kind of thing.
I did cry though.
You did cry?
I liked my teeth, but when I saw these, I was like, ah! It was. I just felt like I don't know what. Nice
swan?
teeth are such a luxury of I think of rich kids in high school who had Invisalign and
Yeah, I could never get braces. They're too
Braces.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
they
don't
are
know.
very expensive. They're like $2,000.
Girl, Invisalign was
What?
$7,000.
Does it works?
And my teeth are $2,600 a tooth. And I got 8.
That's the thing. That's
It's a lot.
Crazy.
But I also did Invisalign first to straighten the bottom row. So it was like that.
Okay.
This is my Prius.
Yeah.
My teeth are my car.
But this will last. They'll last
8 or 10 weeks.
Yeah, as long as you stay with.
And when I did with the bar fighting I do, when I did I had the temporaries on, and then I did Jimmy Kimmel that night.
What do you mean the temporaries?
So because they make your teeth overnight, the ceramic real teeth.
So you have the little shaved down.
No, they put a temporary
the cone
cap
head
on
nubs.
them.
Oh no.
They took So overnight, while someone overnight makes them, they put a temporary cap on your teeth so that they look normal. But you can't really chew hard food or anything. And I'm getting in drag, and I guess when I get in drag, I grind my teeth, and I didn't know that. So I'm putting makeup on, getting ready for Jimmy Kimmel, and I hear a snap, and my front 2 teeth just crumble off. Yeah, so I call the dentist's office, and I go, I have to go to Jimmy Kimmel in an hour, and I don't have front teeth. And they were like, okay.
I don't think I've heard this before.
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't heard
just
this
the
before.
bottom snapped off. So it wasn't so noticeable. It might have came over and fine, but by the way, I'm so country. I'm like, the front 2 teeth are missing. It wasn't bad.
It was fine.
Cool. I look
It wasn't noticeable.
I look like a hot girl from Florida.
From Panama City Beach.
Yeah.
My
And so
God.
then they come to my dentist assistant and the other assistant come to my house, and I'm in drag in my makeup room, and they're gluing the teeth back on.
Oh my God.
Damn.
And I
It's
lucked
it's
out.
acrylics, it's press-ons. Just...
Entirely. That was my plan B.
Well, I just saw my dad for the first time in a long time, and his teeth, I swear to God, are shorter than they have shrunk. I'm like, you're
Did you
chewing
tell
on
him?
rocks or something? What
Maybe
is
he's filing
happening?
them down at night. Yeah.
I love. He's like, Macy, it's nice to see you. We're like, what is up with your teeth? What is wrong with you?
Teeth are tough.
Get veneers before you try to talk to me. Dad.
Yeah, I'm fully pumped right now. You couldn't get up to veneer.
I think my teeth are going to fall out one day all at once. I think it's just going to be like, great.
You don't have veneers, do you?
No.
Girl,
No.
let me get you into this.
Yeah.
This
Lifelong
thing.
smoker, chemical drug user. I mean, just
Kind of have
sugar
a
addict,
similar,
coffee
my
addiction.
teeth are not perfect, but I've never had a cavity.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Mary.
It's crazy.
Meth,
Yeah.
smoking,
Everything.
candy.
Literally
Yeah.
everything. No water.
Yeah.
This is the first water I've had all month. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I went to 7 years without going to the dentist once. And then I was like, it's going to be the wrecking ball. They're going to say, okay, we'll make an appointment for the wrecking ball to smash your face and just nothing. No cavities.
My mom got gingivitis and had to get
The whole thing.
plaster or whatever her teeth, like the shit ones.
Plaster.
Yeah. Plaster of Paris.
Drywall.
So she had to make them herself. She was a real
plaster
thrifty
of
gal.
I walked in the kitchen and she had ripped up newspaper and glue. and I said, Mom, what are you
they
doing?
just Skittles and then put it in the paper
Eggshells.
mache. Yeah.
She had a bag of white M&Ms and I was like, what are you doing?
Well, but the veneers are tough too, though, because sometimes they're so blindingly white and so perfect that it's like,
Well, they told me some rules. They said you're not supposed to go too much whiter than the whites of your eyes.
and so I should do like a red.
Yeah. Yeah, a gray brown.
Gray red, yeah.
And I told them I said I wanted Wisconsin white, so LA gray. Because I brought in pictures of Drag Race queens and said, this is what I don't want.
Yeah.
This is also what I don't want.
my
It's because
God.
the nipples are jacked. They're blue.
Blue-white tiles
Yeah.
just perfectly in a row. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
And
crazy.
also being bald and a little old looking, I've seen old Caucasian rich gay men who have too youthful of teeth.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
Friday, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's too much.
Yeah.
Love it. It's so good. When people have I think Taylor Swift got teeth around 1989 era, and they looked like those the toy teeth that chomp up and down.
She should have wrote, you need to
love
calm
it.
down before getting this teeth.
To her dentist.
Yes, you need to calm down.
It's nice because you see them having to close their mouth. You know what I mean? They have to
they have to learn how to talk again.
yeah.
New challenges.
Fifi, I think Fifi O'Hara, when we did All Stars 2, she had gotten her teeth maybe days before she left, and she was still kind of trying to settle into them, couldn't close her mouth right. You know, she had
Although I got 8 of them, and the dentist told me, she was like, when you get your teeth done and it changes your speech considerably, it's because they're not good veneers. That's what she said. She said that it shouldn't change your. She said they shouldn't take up that much more space in your mouth. They should be really like
The same.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just her being uppity.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Saw that your friend can't talk. Cheap. I don't know.
Your ugly poor friend.
Yeah.
I saw that they wanted to look like a rich person. But
If it was up to Caitlyn, everyone would have veneers.
yeah, that's true.
In a helicopter.
Yeah, that's her like foray into socialized medicine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get your teeth, honey.
Veneers and tits. Yeah.
Instead of like Smile Club, the Smile Train where they're like fixing hair lips, she's in like the Serengeti giving people veneers.
No drinkable water.
No, she's flying in
Great.
dentists and giving people veneers.
Yeah, and like microdermabrasion.
Lashes.
Yeah.
Lashes. Latisse.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Well, I think we should probably wrap it up.
We are so fortunate to have you.
Oh my god!
Thank you
I'm
so much for
thrilled.
coming.
I'm such a fan.
Would you ever come back? I had a blast.
I don't know if I can come back.
That's like when you have a hookup and you go, we should do this again. And whether or not the person wants to, they have to go, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Let me get your number. I'll find it somewhere. Yeah.
But I've had hookups.
I think I saw you on Instagram.
I've had hookups where I go, I would love to do this again. And then she pointed out to me, like, that doesn't mean anything because, of course, they're going to say yes in front of you.
Yeah. Nobody's ever going to be like forcefully confrontational to your face. Like, actually, this was not that great for me.
Would you ever?
Funny you should.
Yeah. Would you do this again? Absolutely not.
Yeah. Like, no fucking way, you fucking cheap tooth monster.
Someone lied to her several times. This was so fun.
Yeah.
This was so fun.
Where to tell the children where they find you online?
Oh yeah, at Macy Rodman on Twitter and Instagram, and my next single is called Rock and Roll Gay Guy, and it's coming out on August 5th on Accidental Pop Star Records.
Yes! And go stream Love Me. It's a great song.
Yeah.
It was
Very
Rainbow
fun.
Spotlight of the week.
It's gorge.
Yeah.
Big poolside energy, poolside vibes.
Yes.
You give body, adi, leg. It is so great in the videos. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And good luck with the governor's race.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
Bye.
Vote. Rock to vote.